All right. Facebook is buzzing right now with, Labour Party, Londonderry, new candidates, who was dropped out, and all of that stuff. While we're doing all of that, we need to stop and pay attention to what is happening. I invite you to go back to last year. Alex Bruno and his team conducted a poll. The results of that poll indicated that 80% of Dominicans want a change of government. Okay? When the results came out, we also heard that the DLP themselves had conducted their own internal poll. And that poll, the results matched the same result of the Alex team, that people want a change. You will recall that the Labour Party operatives on social media and on local media were denying the fact that the people, the polls, the reaction on the ground is the people want a change. They were denying that. Never forget. But today, lo and behold, in Londonderry, Roosevelt Skerrit went and directly acknowledged the fact that the people want change. He said it. We have heard your call for the change. So while his operatives were denying that the poll results showed them losing and losing bad, okay, he went today and admitted what the poll results said since last year, that the people want a change. They do not want that government there anymore. Okay? So, in sports, when a team fails, the first man to go is the coach, the managers, the coach. If you have a board of directors and they appoint a manager to run a business, if that business failing and making a loss, the board of directors will fire the manager and then appoint a new manager, and that new manager will come and make his changes as necessary. I hit a spoon there. Make the changes as necessary within the structure, the organization. But in Dominica, Skerrit likes to operate like a magician. So the Roosevelt Skerrit Dominica Labour Party has failed miserably. He acknowledges that they have failed. And he is proposing a response to the fact that the people want change by changing candidates. So he discarded Peter Seja. He discarded Kenneth Dar. He discarded a bunch of people, the Cassibus guy and so on, the guy in the Kalinago territory. And he's bringing new faces. And he's hoping that the new faces can be the change. Bossman, you, Roosevelt Skerrit, is the government. You control every ministry. There is no laborite that can, straight off their head, list the cabinet members and their portfolios. Who is the Minister of Infotech? Who is the Minister of Sports? Who is the Minister of Education? Nobody knows, Because this is a one-man show. This is a one-man business. He operates a red clinic. He gives out money for everything. Agriculture, welfare. He takes on the responsibility of everything. He speaks on foreign policy, finance, agriculture. You do not hear any of the ministers actively doing their work or speaking on their portfolios. Roosevelt Skerrit runs that government based on his ideas and his wishes, and every single member of that cabinet know, because they sit in cabinet meeting with that man every week, and it's hush your mouth, shut up, and what Roosevelt Skerrit say goes. So you could change all the people you want, so you have to go, because the new people that you bring in there, boss, okay, Roosevelt Skerrit, the new people that you bring around you, they're not coming there to influence anything that you do. Those that deal with you for many years could not influence you. You disrespect them, you do what you want with them. Is the newcomer, fish out of water that could tell you anything? These people are just there as figures. They're just there as just to occupy space. Ultimately, it is you, Roosevelt Skerrit, who will continue to take the decisions, who will continue to do whatever you want with Dominica, and you just have people around you as members just in name, but it don't mean anything. Okay? So, Dominicans, if you were not sure before, you should be sure after today that Roosevelt Skerrit has to go, because he has told you today that his government has failed, and he's trying to manipulate you with new faces, but he stays. So you have a fish, the whole body, okay, no, you have a car, the starter is bad, bad, so don't matter how you try and start that car for that car to move, the starter bad. Instead you change the starter, you change in the mag rims, you put in new tires, you change in transmission, you put in seat covers, you spraying it by auto trade, you giving it gloss, you go in the engine, you change the oil, you change how much thing, you change the wiper blades, you change the headlamps, you put them nice flashy, but you don't change the starter. That car is going to stay right where it is. It's not going to move. And that is what Skerrit is doing. He is keeping himself, and he's trying to change people around him. The problem still remains. The problem is the leader. Leadership matters, right? And if leadership matters, when a team fails, and a team can admit that it failed, the entire team has to go.